And today in Penzance, Phil and Christine have just received a cake commission for a milestone birthday.
So Dominique has come to us for her 21st birthday cake. She's having this Alice in Wonderland themed party, and she wants a real wow cake.
This 21st birthday party is finally fulfilling a lifelong dream for Dominique.
I've always wanted a Mad Hatter's Alice in Wonderland sort of theme party and haven't been able to do it, but now turning 21, I want to do it, and I want an amazing cake to go with it. I have high expectations for Phil and Christine, and I really hope they deliver, as it'll be off with their heads if they don't.
It's Alice in Wonderland as it's meant to be. It's a little bit dark, but with a little hint of fun as well.
Phil's designed a whopping 4-foot 11-inch tall cake. There will be a Cheshire cat's head made from chocolate sponge, filled with Kirsch buttercream and a strawberry and Kirsch compote. It will be wearing a chocolate sponge Mad Hatter top hat, standing on a pair of golden flamingo legs, and will feature an edible pocket watch and some playing cards.
You only turned 21 once.
And we're going to make the point.
First job, Christine makes the chocolate sponges for the hat and the cat's head.
This mixture is actually a much looser mixture with more liquid in it, and that gives it that close, chocolatey, gooey texture that we want.
Next, she starts on the cake's filling.
This is an incredibly fruity compote that we're making with strawberries, sugar, and kirsch.
Once cooked, it's over to Phil to layer the chocolate sponges with the compote and buttercream.
Lovely, lovely combination. Really, the Kirsch really lifts the buttercream. My mouth is watering doing this. It just smells so good.
But Phil and Christine still have to carve and decorate the cat's head and hat, as well as make the other Wonderland elements, so they can't afford any slip-ups. In Penzance, Christine is assembling the framework for the Alice in Wonderland birthday cake.
Now my cake adjustment tool. Big flamingo legs require big wrenches. My job has the strangest moments.
With the legs built,
Right.
Christine adds details using modelling chocolate.
Flamingo Anatomy 101. Their knees are here, their ankles are here, and they have the coolest feet. Knobbly ankle number 1. Imagine having your ankles halfway up your legs.
Once the legs are fully moulded, Christine's attention turns to the decorations for the top hat part of the cake, starting with some edible lace made by spreading a specialist sugar mix into a rubber mould.
So once it's gone into the oven and cooked off on a really low temperature, it will come out as a pliable, lacy finish.
Lace sorted, it's on to the hat itself, as Phil and Christine start wrapping the chocolate sponge in bright green fondant.
This is just like every cake maker's worst technical challenge nightmare, in that you've got a really, really large piece of fondant with a huge circumference that we are actually wrapping around into a very, very tight, small circumference. And so folds and pleats are an issue.
Once covered, Christine can start applying her edible sugar lace, and she's got a trick up her sleeve.
I'm just very lightly steaming the cake just to give a little bit of moisture so that it sticks on. Don't need any glue for this. Lovely.
In the next room, Phil is working on the Cheshire Cat's chocolate sponge head, which he's sculpting in ganache.
This is where we start to see the cat really emerge.
And after wrapping it in crisp white sugar paste, he starts adding tone and texture using edible paint.
So we're just putting the base layer of airbrush on. So this is violet, and then we're just going to put a much deeper purple on top. So it's going to be almost black, actually, by the time we're finished.
Meanwhile, Christine's cutting out a deck of cards which have been printed onto a sheet of edible paper.
And we're going to put them on some petal paste to make them a little bit rigid, and maybe even build a little house of cards.
But she still has this and the giant edible pocket watch to make before the party in less than 24 hours' time. In Penzance. After working late into the night, Phil and Christine have finished their Alice in Wonderland cake for Dominique's 21st birthday.
You all right?
Now for the difficult task of getting the cake to the venue.
Because this cake is so top heavy, we just want to over-engineer some support so that we all get there in one piece.
It's a short but nerve-wracking trip to nearby Falmouth.
Brilliant. It's all in one piece, not lost any of his teeth. All 9 lives intact.
The cake stands at a whopping 4 foot 11 inches. The Cheshire Cat's head is made from chocolate sponge, packed with Kirsch buttercream and strawberry compote. Sitting on the head is a chocolate sponge top hat, decorated in sugar paste and edible lace. The cake's finished off with an edible house of cards and pocket watch. Time to show birthday girl Dominique and her mum their creation.
That's a cake! That is unreal. I can't believe it.
Happy 21st, baby.
Thank you, Mummy. Oh, I love it. It's brilliant.
We've hidden lots of 21s.
Have you? I've got it.
We've actually hidden 21s.
So, oh, look at that! I can't believe it. It looks so realistic. I'm genuinely amazed by it. I love it. It has completed my 21st birthday party.
I'm so happy with how Dominique just fell for her cake. From design all the way through to delivery, it's just been filled with lots of pockets of happiness and joy, and it's been an absolutely fabulous commission. We have totally enjoyed it.
With the party well underway, it's time to cut the cake and share it with the guests.
It's really nice. It's as good as a cake gets, I think. And I've eaten some cake in my time.
It's smooth, it's soft, it's fluffy, it's wonderful cake.
I am so amazed with the cake. The delicious zingy tang from the strawberries was amazing. It couldn't be any more perfect.